Welcome everyone to the season 3 finale of The Legend of Korra. I gotta tell you, I watched the last two episodes online and they are definitely worth watching. If you guys are fans of The Legend of Korra, I suggest you check them out. Last time we saw Sahir and his team capture the airbenders and were using them to lure Korra to them. She does agree to turn herself in only if Sahir releases the airbenders and meets her in a different place. He agrees, but decides to lay a trap, and it turns out the airbenders weren't at the temple, only Tenzin, who was chained and just beaten down. So when Mako, Bolin, and Sami went to go save them, they weren't there, and they had to end up fighting the lava bender and the water bender. And Korra was able to bring her friends, Lin, her sister, and her father in, along with several metal benders, to fight against Sahir and the combustion woman. I didn't bother learning Sahir's teammates' names because they weren't they didn't interest me much, and I didn't want to bother learning their names since I don't know why, I just didn't. And kind of glad I did, especially what happened here. During the fight, Lin was able to lure the combustion woman away from her sister so that she could so she can attack her from behind. Just as she was about to attack Lin, her sister was able to take her armor off and throw it right into the combustion woman, wrapping it around her face. And just as she was about to fire, well, we didn't see what happened, but I think we kind of figured what happened, especially when Sahir saw what happened to his girlfriend. Her head blew off. We just saw like a bit of smoke coming out, and we see his expression. I mean, that was, I guess, a very good reason why they didn't want to show these episodes online, because I think they would get in trouble for that. Sahir does eventually kidnap Korra, and this is a surprise to me, flies away. And he surprised his teammates as well, who were escaping, and they asked him, "How did you learn? You never told us you could fly." Sahir said, "I didn't know either." And apparently there was an airbender who knew how to fly, and made me realize something. Yeah, airbenders, maybe they could have learned how to fly without those gliders. So Sahir learned. He was able to fly out there and kidnap Korra. And we later find out where Korra's being held. She's chained in the air, away from the earth, away from the ground. So Sahir explains his plan to her. Actually happens in the next episode, and he explains that they are going to kill her, and in a way, I guess that ends the cycle. I kind of missed that part, but we did get to see that he was planning to poison her with a metallic poison, I guess. That's what I don't know. Anyways, they were poisoning her, causing her to, I guess, lose her connection as the Avatar, and as soon as that she was weakened, they were going to have her killed off. But Korra was able to go into the Avatar state, break free of her chains, and was able to fight against the other three benders just as her friends arrived. And she just took off after Sahir, who flew out of the cavern they were in. And the fight between Korra and Sahir, I gotta tell you, reminded me a lot about, Aang and Osai's fight, where they were fighting in those canyons. And it did remind me a lot of that fight, except, one was a flying airbender and the other one was the Avatar. So that was pretty cool. And another cool thing we actually got to see is more deaths in this episode. We got to see Mako defeat the waterbender using lightning. Finally! He used lightning against her. They were inside the cavern where there was a lot of water, and she was using them against him, but he was able to get off the water, holding onto the rocks, and was able to finally hit her with lightning, electrocuting her, and I guess she's dead. And that was pretty cool. And it's about time he finally used it against her. It's about time, Mako. You took so long. Then we got to see Bolin learn lava bending. This was actually in the last episode. He learned lava bending when they were trying to escape, and he was able to learn it and use it more in his fight against the lava bender. So now Bolin knows how to lava bend, and his brother arrived, and they were able to double team him, but the lava bender refused to give up, especially if it means going back to jail. So he decides to cause a cave-in, killing himself, but Mako and Bolin were able to escape. Korra, on the other hand, was not doing so well. The poison was starting to affect her more, and Sahir tried to take off with her, but Jinora was able to get the airbenders to create a whirlwind, sucking him and Korra in, and he was trying to escape. He was trying everything to escape. He knew that he couldn't, so he just decides to let go of Korra and give her another day. But Korra was able to snap out of the poison, at least the pain she was in, and was able to, grab Sahir with the chains and just slam him into the ground where he's captured. But it doesn't matter. He's telling everyone it's too late. Korra's gonna die. But thanks to Lin's sister, they were able to get the poison out of her and save her life. While Bolin puts a sock in Sahir's mouth, trying to make a joke. Oh, Bolin, you're trying too much to be like Sokka. I like that. We then go to 2 weeks later after they were able to defeat Sahir and his team. And Korra's in a wheelchair. She just looks like crap. Asami's trying to cheer her up, trying to lighten her mood. But you could tell Korra she's just been through hell. And she is recovering from the poison. She's recovering from everything she went through. From being captured, again, after many times in the past. From almost being killed from the hallucinations she had while she was being poisoned. Where she saw, Amon's face, where she saw Batu. And, all her friends are trying to cheer her up. Her family's well. But it doesn't line her mood up. She just still looks like crap. And they know that the Earth Kingdom's still in shambles. They know that the Red Lows are still out there. We don't even know who the members are. I mean, we got to see actually 2 members dressed in red. And red armor. Kind of like the White Lotus. They didn't look cool though. But we still don't know who the other members are. And that's pretty cool because we are left with a mystery on our hands. Especially leading up to Season 4. And I cannot wait for that. We got to see Jinora finally get her tattoo. Her head was shaved. She got her tattoo. And Tenzin names her Airbending Master. And I gotta say, she earned it. Especially after what she did in Season 2 and what she did in Season 3. She earned it. But I don't think she earned Master yet. I mean, her tattoo, yeah. But Master, still needs to think about that. But still, it was a good ending. Everybody's celebrating, and Korra's just sitting there, and a tear starts to fall from her eye, and she's, I guess, happy. I guess that's what I'm assuming. She's happy, and that's the end of the episode. We ended there, and I gotta tell you, Season 3, again, without question, was probably one of the best episodes. Best seasons of The Legend of Korra. It had different ending than what we expected. It had a good villain in the form of Sahir, who was different from Amon, that was different from Unalaq Batu, and just the deaths added in this season was unique too. So I mean, yeah, we saw some deaths in the last 2 seasons, but these were unique. I mean, the life being sucked out of the Earth Queen. We got to see, these deaths of Sahir's teammates, the head blowing off, being electrocuted, and just being crushed by the rocks. It was so different. And I'm glad how well this went. And I cannot wait for Season 4. I mean, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. Is Korra going to get back on her feet? Are we going to see more members of the Red Lotus? And are we going to finally find out where Toph is? If Sokka is alive or not? I don't think he is. I mean, I want to know where Toph is. I want to see Zuko's daughter, and I want to know just what happens after the fallout of this whole thing. I just want to know. And we're just going to have to wait until next year, because that is how long they're going to have us wait, until next year. Which sucks, but it will keep us, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. If you guys had a different opinion of what you thought about the Legend of Korra Season 3 finale, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. And if you think that they should have ended it differently, or you think just the ending with Korra was just good. I will be here next time. Probably not soon, because I've made like 3 videos already in just a few days. So don't expect a new one to come out so soon, because I need to take a break because class is going to start soon. So take care, everybody, and I will be here next time to give you more entertainment and more love. Bye.